Hello, my love. This is a divine PSA to all of you out there who feel this pull, who feel this surge, this energetic tug to elevate to the position that you know is meant for you, to elevate to that position where you are living in heaven on earth, where you are master manifesting, where you are creating and producing at the highest capacity, where you are creating massive impact in the world. This is for those elite souls who are called to a very high purpose of shifting the world, changing the world, healing the world, bringing love into the world. I've been called to gather you together, to join me in this movement, this energetic Godspeed current, where you are shifting and morphing into your upgraded version rapidly. Just as birds, they migrate, they travel in these currents, these energetic currents, and they're magnetized to those currents, and they feel the pull. And not all species of birds are migratory, just like not all humans are meant to migrate in these high-speed currents in this way. That's why this call is for a very few of you who resonate with this message. Just as birds just knowingly enter into this current where now it's like the fast lane, the super speed lane towards home, this clear channel that holds its own energetics, its own speed, its own clarity, and they know it. And birds are guided to migrate for different purposes. Some just intuitively know it. Some are forced because of a lack of resources where they're at. Some are forced because their territory has been taken over. There are many reasons that cause us to migrate in this way at this frequency. And if you resonate with my messages, you are of the migratory species. You are not of the species that is meant to adapt to these lower level experience, adapt to mediocrity, adapt to not fully coming into your true form so you can impact the world in the ways that you are intended. And then there are those birds who intuitively know where the current is, where they're being drawn to energetically, and they call on to other birds to join them, and then other birds join, and other birds join, and it becomes a movement, a great migration. I am calling you into this movement of the Great Migration. And if you can connect with that on an ancestral level, you know what I'm talking about. Many of our ancestors migrated in the physical plane, and they were called to do that, to break through barriers, right? To step into their fullest in this physical form, to step into the fullness of what they deserve and what their birthright is in this earth. And I feel a very clear, precise, loud call from God into this realm where we're now being called to migrate in a spiritual way. Call it the Great Migration, Part 2. We're being called to migrate into super speed, into our fullness in a new way now. We don't have to fight in the physical for it. We don't have to yell. We don't have to scream. We don't have to get violent about it. That's been done for us. The trenches work is done. If you connect with me and if you are a fellow elite soul, you know you're being called to a higher way, a spiritual way, an energetic way of breaking through the barriers and coming into your fullness, your divine fullness, your physical fullness, your heaven on earth fullness, to be able to live the life that you dream of, that you can access, that you know. You access it because you know it's real, so that you can come into your fullness to impact the world on a mass scale. You are who this PSA is for. You will know it intuitively, and if so, I invite you, I am open and welcoming you to come in to learn more about how I can assist you with this migration towards your fullness. I also want to break down the various currents that are happening at the same time within my realm. So I have my book, that's one flow, that's one high-level current that you can engage with. I have my YouTube channel with an archive of hundreds of videos. That's another high-speed current that will assist you with this. Then I have my Heaven on Earth VIP group. That's also another level of current, another level of speed. And then I have my more high touch programs where you get more touch points with me. Level of touch points determines the level of speed. So higher touch points, accelerated speed, hence my Accelerated Godfidence Clinic. So if you're interested in learning more about my higher touch, higher speed currents that are happening, that are magnetizing, that are drawing in people like you who feel this pull, feel this tug, but may not know what to do with it, may not know how to fully come into yourself, that's why I'm here, darling. I'm here to support you in the ways I've been called to, and I love you. Have an amazing day.